Real quick, before the video starts, I want to give a big shout out to the Deck Factory. If you're trying to buy, sell, or trade anything Magic the Gathering, then look no further. The Deck Factory does all the above and more. And it's not only Magic. They've got Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, D&D related stuff, and even Warhammer. They are the best place to buy and sell in Northwest Ohio. A link to their Facebook page will be in the description. Now let's get to the action. What's up, everybody? This is MTGenius, back here again with another deck tech and gameplay. Now, for quite a while, I have been trying to brew around a wonderful card from Theros Beyond Death called Towering Wave Mystic. And for those of you who don't know, Towering Wave Mystic is 1 and a blue for a 2/1 Merfolk Wizard. Whenever Towering Wave Mystic deals damage, target player puts that many cards from the top of their library into their graveyard. So, with this, there's actually two options. Either you mill the opponent or you mill yourself. And I think milling the opponent would be more fun. Milling yourself and having alternate win cons like Thassa's Oracle or the Jace Planeswalker from War of the Spark is okay, but I think I wanted to go more on the aggressive side of things. So the shell I built around it was more of a +1/+1 counter, more like a pump and protect kind of deck. So with that being said, the creatures, Pelt Collector, great nitty creature deck. Most of them that are coming in are going to pump it. And then once it gets three or more counters, it has Trample, which is amazing. Towering Wave Mystic, obviously. Merfolk Skydiver, 3 of those, just because I didn't have the 4th one. Whenever it enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, and then also you can pay 5 later on in the game and proliferate during the late game. Evolution Sage, whenever land enters, proliferate. Great. Mecha Godzilla, normally known as the Crystalline Giant. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you can choose at random if flying, first strike, death touch, hexproof, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, vigilance, or a +1/+1 counter. Really good in a counter type deck. And then as far as the instant sorceries and artifacts, Stony Strength, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, untap that creature. I mean, you can use it as protect a little bit, especially if they have burn and you're just trying to get it like 1 out of range so they don't burn it. Or, if they're trying to attack in, you could, play it, bang, untap, block, and then do some pretty sneaky stuff with Stony Strength. The Ozolith, 3 of those. Anytime it would lose counters, anything, like when it would leave the battlefield, rather, you would put those counters on the Ozolith, and then pre-combat, you would put those onto any creature that you control. Works really well with Mecha Godzilla with all the ability counters that it's going to get anyway. Contingent Plan, 2, it's a redraw, proliferate, good card. Lazotep Plating, permanents you and permanents you control get hexproof till end of turn. Also a mass 1, and the mass 1 token is relevant, with the proliferate and the counters and all that. Then we have Hydra's Growth. I think this is the best way to get Towering Wave Mystic up high quickly enough that it's going to be relevant, that it's going to mill them out rather than just kill them. And so that's why this is in the deck here. And then as far as the land base goes, Castle Vantress, 2 of those, just in case you get into the late game again, you'll be able to scry and see what's coming up. 7 islands, 10 forests. It could be 4 breeding pools, but I don't have the 4th one. And then Karn's Bastion, just to, again, proliferate in the late game. And that is my deck for this week. And I do have an actual little sideboard over here. I don't really do a lot of best of 3, so it's not going to be very relevant for the video or for the matches that you're going to see. But Soul Guide Lantern, Negate, Rabid Bite, and there's still room for you to add extra stuff, depending on how the meta is at the time that you're playing it. But other than that, I think we're going to go ahead and get right into the gameplay. Looks like we're playing Alzheimer. Which is interesting. I don't know if we keep this without the green mana. It's been really, really screwing me over. So I think we're gonna mull. And then this is the opposite hand. We will keep and whoa! Do not want to throw that away. Lazatet plating. See ya. We will start with a pelt collector. And pass turn. Give him the old hello. Nothing really to back it up in the turn. Blue mana off the top would be nice. Probable Alliance, good card. Not the best blue mana, but it'll work. Well, we can get this mill plan going, especially with the opponent wanting to draw extra cards anyway. Looks like Teamer. Growth Spiral. Sure. And also playing this will pump the Pelt Collector, so we'll get in for a little bit more damage, provided that they don't block it. Which they might. Probably should have played the Pelt Collector. Got an extra pump out of it, but we will get in. In the turn. End of turn, we're going to Stony Strength the Towering Wave Mystic if it sticks around. And then probably next turn play the Evolution Sage, hopefully draw land, and then double proliferate. Oh, Lutri, okay. Haven't played a Lutri deck yet, so that's pretty interesting. Double Ops. One to the top. Passing the turn. My turn. I will Stony Strength the Towering Wave Mystic. Pass the turn. I will play Evolution Sage. Pump the Pelt Collector. I will play an island. Double proliferate. And I will get in. Ooh, double block on the Pelt Collector. That's fine. And we're going to mill him for 4. Ooh, Luca. 2 Lucas in the grave. See if they can deal with this. Every land I play is going to proliferate the Towering Wave Mystic. I do also have another Stony Strength, which will be pretty good if I can leave the green untapped. I don't know if we play the Pelt Collector. I'm not really worried about a Wrath necessarily. They might have it though. They have double red. Opponent thinking good, long, and hard about their next option here. Maybe showing a little bit of Alzheimer's themselves. Cycles to get another fairy. Probably to double block the Evolution Sage, I would assume. Plays the red mana. Ooh, Hydra's Growth. Yeah, I think we slap that on this little dude right here. And then we're gonna leave up Stony Strength in case they have the Wrath. Well, mill them for 5 more. Got 2 Crackling Drakes with that. We'll pass the turn. They do have an Uro, so that's going to gain them a little bit of life. That is Uro, right? Yep. They do not have the mana to cast it, though. That's the only sad thing. But a 6/5 would be pretty relevant. Narset, That's alright. Not really worried about drawing too many cards. And if anything, you're helping me. How many got left? 34. We're halfway there. So it'll be 33 after they grab one. Grabs a Luca. What are you going into? Yudaro? Is that the plan here? Then it'll double the counters on it, which just puts it at 10. Yeah, I think we run it out. Why not? Play that tapped. We are representing lethal here. I guess we'll send this one at Narset, just because why not? They have to block, though, Wave Mystic or they die. So. Now they're also going to mill 11. Got a lot of their deck there. And I am very susceptible to a Wrath right now. Crack's Fatal Passage, sure, thin the deck out. We are down to 21 cards. That's probably fine. They're going to get, what, 5 permanents, right? They hit Drake and Seth. That's interesting. That's pretty nice. They're down to 15, so Towering Wave Mystic is going to mill them out because the counters will double on it. So we will swing in. Unless they have an unsummon, which they don't have blue mana open. So they're going to block there, and they're going to get milled out. Hit him with the old GGs. Oh yeah, we got one. We got one. That was a really good game. I enjoyed that one. And you notice that they didn't say good game back again. Hey, what can you say? Got the recording up a little late on this one. We are playing a foreign United States person. Got the Lazarette plating, got the Godzilla, we got 3 mana. That hits all of these. It's a little slow, but I think we can play it. Lead on the breeding pool. Evolving Wild from our opponent. Ooh, what are these sleeves? Look very nice. Oh, they don't want to show. Breeding pool tapped. Yeah. Oh, look at those. Nice. Horizon Life Game. Maybe. I think we lead on Mecha Godzilla. Depending on what their next play here is, yes. Their list. Just gonna pump the area list. Probably gonna get it for 2. Yep. Towering Wave Mystic, that is interesting too. I think, yeah, why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Next turn, we put the Hydra's Growth on it, provided that it doesn't die. That is a lot of damage in here. Might be too slow. They're gonna gain a life. They're going to get in for quite a bit. 5, 13. So I'm going to play the Pelt Collector. I think we just need to go on a little bit of defense here. White flank, that's nice. This means I don't immediately die. aggressive start. And yeah, this isn't gonna be very long. That's 11. So yeah. Why not? Mill 2. And then we do nothing. Yeah. You got us. And our next opponent is Sam Boca. If we drew blue mana, it would be okay. I think we can keep this because we're on the play, and we can get Pelt Collector out really quickly. Leyline of Combustion. Nice. I don't think we target them too much. I guess with the mill, actually, we do target them a little bit. So this might be pretty interesting. We'll see what's going on. Is this just a mono red build with the Goblin Banneret? Runaway Steamkin. It's a good card. Probably get in. Oh, I mean, I wasn't going to block. But I think we throw out Godzilla here. Robot Godzilla. Ooh, and it's going to be a 4/4, which is pretty good. We'll get him a Pelt Collector. If they want to trade, and that's fine. I will gladly take out 2 of them for 1 Pelt Collector. Lava Coil is probably something I'm scared of, and that's probably exactly what's coming. Yep, I knew it. It's an interesting build of mono red. Infuriate main phase, like all good Magic players do. We will draw a Breeding Pool. Sucks that I have to hurt myself, but play the Evolution Sage, play the Breeding Pool, proliferate, get in for 4. Here we go. Interesting. I like that interaction. No, I'm good. You got Double Shock because those are your last 2 cards. Cavalcade. Interesting. Yeah, I think we're going to go here. Going to pump the Sage, play the land, proliferate. Do I have to hold back because this is going to be 2? Get in with the Sage because this is going to be 1, 2 coming at me, and then I'll have to block. I'll have to block at least one of them, so yeah, I'll go in with you. You have less chance of dying. If they swing out and don't kill us, then, oh, that's gonna do it. Really, not even gonna get the good game back, huh? Wow. Some people. Ugh. This is an ugly hand. So I'm going to say no. I don't have any blue mana to cast these, but hopefully we draw some. I need 1 land. I'll throw one of these Lazateps to the bottom. Opponent goes first, so we're on the draw. Hopefully we can get that land. And we cannot, but we will lead on the Ozolith. Demir for the opponent. Spybug. Interesting. We can throw out the Pelt Collector here. And pass the turn. Thought Eraser. Sure. Probably take a Mecha Godzilla, I would assume. Quite a ways away from Evolution Sage being relevant. Opponent taking their tip. Mecha Godzilla. Figured that's what it would be. They surveil. A Notion Rain into the graveyard. Resolves. Cannot block it. My turn. I'll play this. I will play the Evolution Sage, which will pump the Pelt Collector. And then we will get in. Ooh, opponent stuck on 2 lands. You gonna take the Lazatep Plating? Probably your best. Oh, okay. Didn't draw a land, which is kind of depressing. But we will put this here, and we will get in. I don't know why they didn't block there, because like they know what my hand is. Unless they're just really afraid of the Ozolith. Well, there goes our Lazatep Plating. Now, if we can draw a land, which we cannot, but we will run the Pelt Collector out, because why not? Get in with the Evolution Sage. If they want to trade, then by all means. Opponent's turn. Notion Rain. Surveil 2, draw 2, deals 2 damage to you. Seems a little desperate, because that does mean they are very susceptible to losing next turn. If I draw a land off the top here, it's going to be pretty good proliferation. If they don't block here, that leaves them, they have to have a board wipe, I would assume. They'd have to have a way to block a lot of creatures. Oh, good game, good game. On to the next game. It is Trian 2014. Welcome. This is just about the opposite of what we've been running into. Maybe I need to change the mana base up a little bit. I keep having a lot of trouble getting the cards that I need. Keep this, so we will throw an Evolution Sage to the bottom. Lead on a Breeding Pool, tapped, pass the turn. Let's say hello. Say hello and be nice. Hello. No turn 2. Mono blue gamer here. Leading with the wall. I hate playing this regular unranked because you run into a lot of starter deck people playing starter decks, and it's just, you know, reach might be relevant. And this might not be a starter deck. I mean, it really seems like one. Let's play the Pelt Collector. Let's play the Towering Wave of Mystic. Pumping the Pelt Collector. Going to combat. We have Death Touch. Get it in. Yeah, I think this is a new player. Like, why make that trade? Dungeon Geist. You gonna tap that down? Nice. Nice. Very nice. And then doesn't attack. That's interesting. Do we just Hydra's Growth onto the Wave Mystic? I think we do. No, I think we'll wait. I think we'll wait one more turn. Hopefully get the mill plan going. Pretty dope. It was kind of like a sub theme that I was hoping to visit. Gets in with the Dungeon Geist. This is Mono Blue Flyers. I'm not sure if this is the actual deck from the starter deck or not, but nonetheless, going to get in. Oh, gonna unsummon. Not today, my good sir. Gonna unsummon main phase. Oh, Mass Man, nice. Nice, gonna use my own mill against me. Very nice. Oh, well, this isn't very good. Steam comes to interrupt. Next turn we can start proliferating every turn. But this is gonna... this mill is gonna hurt. I don't think this is the starter deck. They got me. They got me good. Wow. Yeah, I think we block here. And then what can this block? Oh, this can block this. Yeah. I have to, right? I don't have to block this. I can just block this. And then that is 5, 7. So we got one turn. Nice. Nice. There's no way that we deal with this Dungeon Geist to untap that, or else we would have lethal pretty well off. But yeah, they got us. They got us pretty good. Really? Like nobody. Wow. 2 games in a row. And I know that he has his emotes on because I said hello. He said hello back. Wow.